taking a look at the tropics, we now have Tropical Storm Ernesto moving, and it's moving at a pretty good clip. It's the temperature in Atlanta. We're at 79 in Canton and 77 in Marietta. Speaking of rain, right now, the majority of us are pretty dry. We've got one little isolated shower happening here in Habersham County, but other than that, we are looking pretty good. This rain coming down right now is a little over 1/4 of an inch, and not a big deal. So we will keep the chance for showers and storms, mainly in the afternoon, in the forecast because of the disturbance that will continue to ride through our area. All of the very temperatures right around 93 degrees tomorrow. Getting into Saturday and Sunday, we're doing 91. The beginning of the work week, we've got a little weak front that'll come through. That could drop our temperatures down into the upper 80s. But really, the 7-day forecast is pretty much looking the way it's been looking, right? So let's talk about the story. As we take a look at live storm tracker radar, we take you back to 5 o'clock this evening. Look at Atlanta, how a rain shower just basically sat on top of the city, and they got lots of rain at a very short time, and because of that, we had a little mild start to the day for the folks in Atlanta. Around the area, in places like Lake Lanier, we're doing 70 degrees. We're doing low 70s in Lawrence. Radar here where we are seeing some storms pop up. Let's go over Fulton and DeKalb counties where we've got some heavy rain happening right now over I-20, Ormerwood Avenue, also Ormerwood itself, East Atlanta. All of this is moving toward southeast Atlanta here. Memorial Drive seeing some down to the street level of that area where we are seeing yet another heavy shower here. Blacksville looking at the heaviest stuff right along U.S. Highway 23, Highway 155, and also I-75. It's coming down at just over 3/4 of an inch an hour. So we are seeing the isolated showers and storms do their thing once again this afternoon. And our last stop is right over the city of Covington here, where we've got the heavy stuff really just south of there. Bypass Road, Hidden Pines, Stevenson Road, seeing this rain come down at almost 3 inches an hour. So you better believe the folks in Covington are really cooling down in terms of temperatures. That is the one good thing about this kind of weather pattern, because if you are very hot and very humid, you get under one of these showers and storms and it feels so much different. Take a look at perfect example here, downtown Atlanta, where we just had some rain. The current temperature is 79, but around the area, we're looking at 95 in Marietta, 93 in Sandy Springs, 87 in Decatur, and 94 is the current temperature in West Atlanta. Speaking of the temperatures, we tied the record today for a high of 99 degrees. We started out at 75, very mild this morning. The normal is 89 for the high and 71 for the low. So as we take a look at what our weather pattern is going to do, nothing really changes, unfortunately. We're going to keep the very... You've been across the night. We've got showers and storms popping up all over live from Tracker Radar. First, ladies, let's take you to Spalding, Pike, and Lamar counties, where we're seeing not only a storm, but within this storm, we're looking at very heavy rain. In terms of lightning strikes, we're talking about 74 just within this view. But the folks in Griffin, Barnesville, Zebulon are getting plummeted with heavy rain. We go in street level, and we're looking at some heavy stuff right along Jackson Road, East Tinsley Street, Quincy Avenue, Brook Circle, and even Green Valley Road. So that's the situation going on in Spalding, Pike, and Lamar. Let's go to Griffin and see what's going on there. They've got another very small storm, but within it, the oranges and reds let us know that this is some heavy rain as well. This is actually over the city of Atlanta. We're looking at I-75, Turner Field, the rain coming down at over 1.5 inches an hour. Inglewood Avenue southeast also seeing some heavy rain, so that is the situation there. So we are looking at pop-up showers and storms really all over the place. Lots of us are dry, though. We're not seeing anything. That means it is absolutely gorgeous outside. So as we talk about this evening, we will talk about temperatures that will stay in the 90s. If you get a shower or a storm over you, temperatures will get considerably cooler than that. But we will continue to watch out for those isolated showers and storms. Could they be severe as we head toward later on this evening? We'll give you the answer to that coming up in just a little bit. Back to you.
All right, Martina, thank you. It is a recipe for trouble. Parking lot
forecast with neighborhood weather.
And we were tracking that storm right in Forsyth County just before it happened. So that's why we do that. When you see storms like this on TV, you got to pay attention, especially when they contain lots of cloud-to-ground lightning. First, with this particular view, we're going to take you to Troup and Meriwether counties, where we are seeing lightning, not as frequent, but still you need to watch out for it. Just this particular cell. This is moving to the south and east at 15 miles an hour here. So with this one, we're again looking at just heavy rain and cloud-to-ground lightning. So far today, we have not had any indication of any small hail, but of course, if that changes, we will let you know. So we go to Oak Grove, heads up 533. This will be, we're looking at lots of tropical rain coming down with this one in terms of lightning strikes, about 45. And you can see this one's coming down a little bit heavier than the one we just showed you in Troup and Meriwether counties at over 2 inches an hour, right near the Griffin area, Orchard Hill area, also seeing the heavy rain as well. Now, as we go into Metro Atlanta, the story is much different. We've got just a few. I'm going to say that there is a chance that we could see some isolated severe storms in and around the area. With that, of course, that means we could see the heavy rain, the lightning, the strong winds, and also the small hail, the pea-sized hail that isn't necessarily severe-sized hail, but it's something you need to watch out for. So as we take our 80s as we get into Monday and Tuesday, but again, the weekend, really no different from last weekend and the week before, we will stick with that opportunity for showers and storms. Very hot, and we're still going to expect at least the potential for showers and storms every day because we have a system that is close enough to us that it could fuel that potential for showers and storms, mainly in the afternoon and also in the evening. So as we take a look at that 7-day forecast here, it rolls through and you can see that we've got a pretty good chance of showers and storms not only tomorrow, but even as we look to the south and west of the Atlanta metro, we are spotting a few small little heavy showers now making their way through parts of Heard and also Carroll County. So these are down to the southwest. Other than that, we are completely dry. Look at this little shower just to the north and west of Franklin. They're seeing the rain come down with that one at about 1.5 inches, if not more, an hour. So although we are in the clear for the most part right now, that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way all evening. And of course, if things start to change, we will let you know. Meantime, let's take it outside right away about today. Other than the fact that we've got the heat and humidity that is definitely there, is that we've got an air quality alert day to talk about. Today is orange. That means if you are sensitive, if you have respiratory problems, you need to be wary as you head outside. In fact, you probably shouldn't during the late afternoon and evening hours. That's when our air quality can be at its worst. Wait until it gets later on in the evening where things aren't so bad for you. But that is what we're watching out for, an air quality alert day on top of everything else, right? So as we take a look at this evening on a scale of 1 to 10, it's not bad. You know, we're going to stick with the 7 here. I want to kind of be looking out for more scattered showers and storms. And this weekend, guess what? We continue with the scattered showers and storms. But is there a day in the 7-day forecast where we completely dry out? We'll see if we can find one coming up in just a little bit. But first, get out the pen and paper. It's time for your surprise. All right, as we look to the south and west of the Atlanta metro, we are spotting a few small little heavy showers now making their way through parts of Heard and also Carroll County. So these are down to the southwest. Other than that, we are completely dry. Look at this little shower just to the north and west of Franklin. You're seeing the rain come down with that one at about 1.5 inches, if not more, an hour. So although we are in the clear for the most part right now, that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way all evening. And of course, if things start to change, we will let you know. Meantime, let's take it outside.